All right, boys. What's up? It's your man, the Mega Power TV. And I'm back in September, baby, for another Trading Post review. And I've got to be honest, man, we had a good month last month in the Trading Post. There was a ton of good items. We had the one that comes to mind first was the red Quell Sarar. The mounts were actually decent. I didn't get any of those because we have too many mounts. There's too many mount inflation in this game. But that is another topic. I know a lot of you guys love the mounts, so hey, knock yourselves out. I haven't even checked out a preview of what's here this month. Have not checked on anyone. I've just kind of stayed away from WoW. I did hit level 71 last night on my paladin, shaman, and priest. I've been trying to decide who do I want to play or like main in this expansion, and I know a lot of you guys switch between everyone, so it's all of them are a main, right? But for me, I don't know. I've always been a rogue, but I haven't really liked the route that the outlaw rogue has taken lately. I miss combat rogues from WoW Classic, right? Burning Crusade, even Cataclysm. I thought was a really good rendition or like a version of what I believe a outlaw slash combat rogue should be. But I know the guys over at Blizzard Activision have a different take on it than I do. They want a weird pirate theme thing where I shoot my little gun and go pew pew and apply all these debuffs, all this kind of stuff, right? It's fine, but it's not what I like. I've actually found Ret Paladin to be more enjoyable, and I think that's because it's one kind of like a little easier class, and it's more close to what I remember, where it's like build combo points, use combo points, which is generally what a rogue is now. But if you've played it, you know what I mean. So that was kind of my little mini update. I do plan to get this guy to level 71 today. I'm kind of just getting everyone to basically the main hub over in the Isle of Dorn, and then I'm going to kind of go from there. I think I'm leaning towards Paladin, but I want to PvP quite a bit like this year. So I'm going to Paladin and Priest. Paladin is going to be my DPS healer in PvP, and then I'm thinking Priest for healing. I haven't been too excited of what Discipline Priest is, so I'll have to play Holy. You guys let me know what you think. Which is a better healer for me to play? I do have a Shaman, but honestly, I've never really played Shaman before, and I don't know what healing looks like on a Shaman. Someone will have to tell me, is it pretty totem intensive? If not, and if I'm just, again, this is the Shaman class, I'm just not familiar with how to actually play it myself, so I could be way out of bounds on that. Let me know if you think, if you're a Shaman guy, let me know what you think of the current class. And if you're really into PvP, I'm not talking like arena, I'm really just talking battlegrounds for fun. I'm not very good, and so it's 20 years in, I'm just here to have fun, guys, so hope you guys are having fun with it too. Let's go check out the trading post for it. Let's see. We won't even do the slow walk. We'll just go right on over. This guy just leveled up, level 9. All right, let's see what we've got this month. Right off the bat, we always get reminded that we're at the trading post costume party, don't we? Because we've got ourselves a yellow-themed pirate here. Pirates of the Caribbean style. We just love pirates, don't we? All right, here's the mount. A thick crocodile with swords and treasure on his back. And a little pet crab. We've got a basic shield with a thing of beer or something stuck to it. Like, is this what we're doing this month, guys? The Alchemist Bandolier. Am I like, what is it actually, boys? Like, hide armor. Okay, this is what it is on the back. The Blade Master's Lively Stone. So we got the Akuma neck stuff. Okay. I feel like we get a flavor of that every month too. A pirate shark hat. A two-handed sword with a little feather sticking out the bottom. The Plunder Lord Radiant Sigil, a staff version of this with a little, some feathery things wrapped around it, with a steering wheel at the top for a boat with a skull on it. Cursed Copper Crossbow. Not feeling it. Felglade Warglaive. So here's like our first like non-themed armor. And it's alright. If you're a demon hunter, I could see someone liking this. I've really tried getting into the demon hunter class, and I kind of wish like the rogue and demon hunter like weren't two separate classes. I wish that it was almost like a spec that you could spec into. And this is going to go to a thing I talked about on one of my previous videos. Instead of having a whole separate class, I think demon hunter would have been like cool for like a melee option. So like if you're a warrior, if you're a rogue, I don't think paladin, right? But maybe, would we throw Death Knight in there? No, because I think Death Knight's its own thing. So you could make your argument, could we put that on like the plate class? That would make the most sense, but I think Death Knight would be like an option or a version of a paladin instead. So I would think like warrior and rogue, and I think monks don't count. They shouldn't exist in the game at all. I actually think instead of having, because you really only have two specs of these guys. And so I think Demon Hunter would be like a cool option to spec into if you're a rogue, because I really like the movement style of there, and a lot of the mechanics are not that great to me. But same with rogues. I think it's kind of like the best of both worlds, combining it. If you could like choose to like spec into becoming a Demon Hunter rogue, like, and you go to this area and like you turn into the Demon Hunter rogue, like you get to see this animation of you doing the thing with your eyes. And same with a warrior. You're still a warrior, but you become the Demon Hunter warrior. I think that would be cool, personally. I think that would be kind of a cool shift. Obviously, we're not going back in time and changing anything, but it would be cool, in my opinion. We got a pirate cannon, pirate axe, pirate reapers, classic camo tabard, and green dress-up gloves. All right, here we go. High grade blade of the forbade. Okay. Jade blade, so same one, just a different skin. It's not a bad skin. You know, I like that it's a little more of like a classic WoW under, not a high res model. Hide armor, so I've got my armor back on. That's what that looks like. I don't know, it's alright. Yeah. God. Okay, we get the flavor of the month for this Magneto, sort of Magneto cape, but again, it needs to attach to the armor, and it doesn't attach to the armor, so it doesn't look good. Until that attaches to the chest piece, it's just a thing that's like hovering over you. Emerald drape. This is a nice cape. I do like it. I historically don't wear capes, but that's a good cape. You know, we've got the Donatello staff, but it's like more of like a broken up one. It's all right. I just, you know, boots are a thing that have always driven me nuts in World of Warcraft, and I still will always follow that. Like, if I'm a troll, I should be allowed to wear plate boots if I want to, so it should be a thing we can toggle. And the reason, if you're wondering, like, why am I a Nightborn instead of a Night Elf, because I actually like the Night Elf for the most part. It's the way the model stands with the Night Elf. They screwed up the feet, and these are in better proportion. Now, why we have to have the oversized boots, I don't know. All right, returning Sky Captain Pirate. The thing on the back for arrows. If you're a hunter playing like just a classic ranger type thing, I can see where that's cool. All right. We got the Cam Newton hat, which looks as stupid on these guys as it does on him. In the flavor, the green capes. You know, I've kind of come around on these. In my earlier videos, I kind of hated on these Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, Spider-Man stuff. But I've kind of come around on it to where, like, it's all right. I wish you could kind of toggle on the design, like the brown part of it. Like, I don't want the stitching on here. Like I don't need the little X's here. Like, it doesn't add like a little flavor to it. Like the front X makes sense, like, because you would tie the hood, right? But I get it. Like, this stuff is, it's okay. I've come around on it though, so I can see where it fits into armor. And I do think that the little like tears and kind of more of the rugged look makes sense. So I've come around on it. I still don't wear capes very much, but if you do and you wear this, it makes sense, right? So I'm okay with it. I think these would be cool if you could wear your plate helm and it would go over the plate helm so that it sort of fits the theme, like especially if you're like a paladin type of class. And then here again, I do think this is better than this, but I get this way you can still see your face or if your helm, right? All right, here we go. A standard sword, a big sword. Again, I wish they were holding it down towards the bottom a little more. It would look cooler, but it's all right. Nah, I'm not feeling it, but again, hold it down towards the bottom. We really got to work on making two-handers feel like a two-hander and like smashing the ground a little bit, like just to add to an effect to it, right? An orange sleeve shirt. So again, if you're into that sort of thing, and then just your standard little shank. So again, it fits a theme if that's what you're going for. I don't know if anything in this month is worth buying. I really don't. Here's what I saved from last month. I don't think anything is going to replace this as a carryover. Maybe this is the only thing I would consider buying. Honestly, looking back on it, I mean, I would never use these, but I guess these are okay. I would maybe throw those in the collection if that's something worth. Like, I don't like the gold ones. The green ones are okay, but who uses two-handers? Like, I don't know. And I'm trying to think if anyone on my casting crew that I've got, I didn't really see anything worth getting for my casters either. And so I don't think this is the worst one ever. Here, I'll purchase this, you guys, so that we've got something we can say, mark it down. We did get something. It's not going to be able to replace the Sentinel Warwolf. There was nothing better to replace that with, so that'll carry on for next month. But overall, I'm going to give this, there was a theme to it, so I always give people credit for creating an art theme, though sometimes I don't think they do a great job inside of that theme. This was a solid C effort, only because it's on theme. I would consider it a D to an F, but if you like the pirate theme, then I get it if this is your thing. So let me know what you guys think. I know people, I appreciate everyone's feedback and response and interactions to this, and engagement with it. I think it's fun, part of the community, and people are definitely opinionated about it, and I appreciate that. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I can do on my videos to get a little better. I'm just having fun with all this stuff, guys. You know, I'm a middle-aged dude going through midlife crisis like any other 40-year-old man still playing World of Warcraft. Let me know what you guys think, man. Comment down below. Smash the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next month for already the October 2024 trading post. Man, this thing is flying by.